Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. We are live and in effect, and we have a scammer on hold. Let's get him on here as we get underway here. First thing, they're on me like hotcakes. Hello?
Yes, hello, hi. Can I speak to Richard or Charlie, please?
This is Charles. Is this Marlon?
Yes, this is Charles. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Now, my business associate said that you were quite an impressive individual, stating that you had this connection with Marlon Brando, apparently.
Yeah, he asked me, because he at first said, what's my name? I said, Marlon, like Marlon Brando. People always think I say something else, and I was like, listen, I do love Marlon Brando. He's a great actor. On the Waterfront is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Word, I like that. Nice.
Yeah, I love that movie. You can't go wrong with that movie. Very emotional, especially towards the end.
I've not seen it. I've not seen that. I have seen Sling Blade, though. That's a very emotional movie, too.
Oh, okay. Now, I haven't seen that one, but definitely saw On the Waterfront. You got to check it out.
Oh, you got to see Sling Blade. It's an instant classic. Great movie. Yes, indeed. So
I've heard that.
Yes. Very, very good stuff there. So, yes, sir. So we are apparently, it is my understanding that you are in competition with some other loan agency, my business associate. Apparently.
Yes. Yeah, Richard was telling you. Yeah, Richard was telling you the correct thing. So apparently, I told Richard, I was like, "Can you just give me a few minutes? I want to try to give you some good."
So you're not going to advise everybody who is into crypto to stick with ETH and BTCH as much as you guys can. If anyone sells when it starts to fall, which at one point it will, the dream may be lost because it's being too volatile for companies to get behind. And then later on, you may tell us to invest with Dr. Brian Nelson and how good he is and how safe the profits are with Brian Nelson. You're not going to tell me.
Honestly, Charles, I'm not too sure about that. You sound like you know more than me. I'm not, even though I'm younger, I'm not really that into crypto. I do have a little bit in Deutsch, and I only did it because my best friend is into it, so I'm not really understanding it that much.
Well, apparently Simon Joe here made $12,400 in profits from Mr. Brian Nelson. He's the best broker he's ever heard of. He's with profit investing with him. And also Jason Fowler. I mean, everybody, they're just piling on with this thing. They even give a WhatsApp number to contact. That must be legitimate then, correct?
I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't want to say. I can't speak on that. I can only speak on what I do is like my company in terms of providing immediate working capital for your company within 24 hours. I can have you funded.
Let me give you some numbers here. Matt Clington, he made $13,542 with Mr. Brian Nelson. And then also, Thony Marcos made $24,300 with Mr. Brian Nelson. Silver Hustle 13 made $0 with Mr. Brian Nelson. I don't understand. That's a strange oddity here, but nonetheless. Also, we have some breaking news. Breaking news just crossed the wires here, and that is that Evergrande suspended shares orders to demolish 39 illegally built apartment buildings. This is from Heiss says this, apparently. That's the reference on this breaking news story. And but I don't know.
No, I'm going to check that out, and I'll tell my friend because he's into the stocks and crypto. Me, like I said, I don't know that much about that.
Okay.
I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not sure. I'm taking your word for it.
I'm going to go ahead and ignore all that. I'm going to ignore that posting there. And now I want to know, because apparently my business partner said that, oh, wait a second. Hold on just a second. I think they're here. Just a second. Hello? Yes, this is him. Actually, you can call me Charles. How you doing? Is this Grant?
This is Grant, and Pierce is right here next to me.
Grant and Pierce, and we also have Marlon on the line, too.
I told Rich, Charles and Rich, I told you I'm not doing a three-way thing. If you want to
No, this is a four-way. There's four of us here, Marlon. There's four of us. It's not a three-way. I don't believe in three-ways either. No menage a trois here. It's a total four-way.
If you guys listen, are you guys serious or no? I mean, I'll let you. Like I said, I'll let Grant do his pitch.
No, do not capitulate to Grant. You guys have to compete for my business. We can do it.
Okay, that's great, brother. I'll let Grant talk and I'll call you back.
No, wait, Marlon, hold on. Your email was first. You barely beat. I was able to get into my email. Your email came in within seconds before, so you pitch it first, and then Grant and Pierce will, okay?
But I need those bank things to start the offers. I can't really pitch. I need the numbers in front of me. And Grant's going to probably tell you the same thing. I need the numbers in front of me.
Yeah, let's just hop right into
get my underwriting.
Yeah, but we can't just hop into bed without the little foreplay first.
Bringing in per month?
Okay, I'm bringing in about $98,000 per month, okay?
Perfect. What's the nature of your business?
It is, Marlon, you want to tell him? Because I think you and I talked about that. What is the nature of my business? Do you have that written down for you, Marlon?
No, because I didn't speak. I spoke to Richard. I didn't speak to you, Charles.
Okay, yeah. It is manufacturing. It's a very sexy type of business we do. It's called building things. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. So I mean, so am I speaking to Charles or Richard? Or you both
This is Charles. This is Charles. Richard is actually, he stepped out for a moment. He had to take care of a urinary situation, but I'm here. It's all good in the neighborhood.
Okay.
What exactly are you manufacturing?
What am I manufacturing? What they are is they're special cathodes made of silver that we inject inside of kitty litter to prevent odors.
Okay, awesome. Love the idea.
Yeah, I think it's going to sell well. Silver is I think it's going to probably go up this year, but I don't want to say how much. We want to try to capture a little bit of that silver so we can inject it into kitty litter to prevent foul odors and things with the urine from the kitties' pee. And this will help.
How are you looking for?
It essentially.
What are you going to put it to use?
Oh, I'm going to put it to use pretty soon. I've already done several experiments with my two very soft and cuddly kitties here. One of them is a very fat kitty that looks like a cross between a Holstein cow and a panda. The other kitty is a very long and lanky kitty. But and just
Charles,
this.
Charles, how quickly, since you said my email came first, how quickly can you respond back on those emails of your business bank thing?
How quickly? Well, we haven't gone through this whole idea yet here, Marlon. I could probably respond back fairly quick. I can have my girl fax over those to you. It's not a problem, Marlon. We can make that happen.
No, she email. It's even better.
Well, yeah, but she's kind of old school. She'll fax them. You know, she likes to use the old fax machine. So make sure that fax number is in the thing. It's easier. She gets charged. Do you
use online banking?
Yeah, do I do online banking? I like to go through the old drive-through for that. But I do sometimes. I will go in, but sometimes I do the drive-by thing. And
Okay, and you're located on the West Coast, right?
Well, we could do the West. We could do East. I'm not.
Where are you located?
I'm over on the East Coast of the United States of America.
Okay, so
yes, but I'm not actually on the coast. I'm a little offset from the coast. I'm a little offset from it.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
I'm off the Chutia coast. The Chutia.
What we could do, the bank's closed first thing tomorrow morning. You call into your bank. You tell them to email you the last 4 months of your bank.
Now, is this Pierce talking now? Is this Pierce?
Girl email them. Yes.
You're the one that's named after the President Franklin Pierce, and we have Ulysses S. Grant on the line too, correct?
Correct.
And then Marlon Brando for the other company. Very good.
Yes, sir. How quickly do you think you can send that over?
Now, which one? Now, let's see here. I'm going to probably send him to Marlon first, because Marlon was the first to email by like 15 seconds. He beat you guys in his email. But then I'll send him over to you second, though. So it'll probably be spaced about 30 seconds apart between you two guys, or you three guys, because there's three of you on the line. Plus me, that makes four. That's a foursome.
So when should I know to expect that, to receive that? Tomorrow morning?
Now, you want to know when you should know when to expect to receive it?
Yes.
As soon as I tell you will gain knowledge of when I send those statements over as soon as I tell you when I'm going to send them over. Now, would you like for me to tell you when? That way you'll have knowledge of it?
Yeah, when do you plan on sending them over?
All right, that'll be instantaneous. I'm going to send them over tomorrow. FOB. I mean, COB. COB. You know what that means?
No.
It means cob. It means corn on the cob. So as soon as I'm done eating the corn on the cob, I'll send you over those bank statements. It also means close of business, but I refer to it as like corn. You know what I mean? Can you digest that information?
Yeah, sure. When is the business closed? So I know the time up. Around the time, 6 o'clock, 5:30. When is it closed?
Well, we're open between the hours of 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. usually, but I'm working long after. You know, I mean, our manufacturing kind of has shifts involved, so it's kind of an ongoing thing. But I usually get in the office. I probably do an actual amount of 15 minutes of actual work each day.
Okay, and you get in the office at 10 a.m., correct?
Well, yeah. If I don't sleep in, I do. Yeah, I'm a hard worker. I'm an early riser, so I like to. You understand, right? Thank you. I didn't sneeze, but that's okay. I can feign a sneeze to get the God bless, but.
No, but listen. So what I could do is, listen, Charles. I can touch base with you as soon as you come in the office tomorrow morning. Being that you said that you have to get a fax and your secretary's not there, correct?
Right. She's not here. It's National Secretary's Day today, so it's one of those things. I give her the day off and the like. But can you three all work together and kind of come up with something and work between your two businesses?
No, we work in two separate companies.
But you're friendly with each other. I'm not serious. But you guys are nice to each other, aren't you? Marlon, say hello to Grant. Grant, this is Marlon. Pierce, this is Marlon.
I wish them all the best, but
then I love this. I feel the love. I feel the love in the air. This is wonderful. I love it. That's friendly competition, right?
Charles, I know you're serious like you said you are, so I'm going to contact you tomorrow at 10 a.m. So when we can get something going, get the ball rolling, get you some offers, I'm sure they'll get you.
Yeah, they might be able to. You know what? If we put all of our heads together, we can double the amount of money I get loaned. I'd like to get loans with both of you guys. I'm about
That's not how it works. You specialize in the kitty litter stuff, and we'll specialize in the money. Okay?
Well, but the kitty litter. But see, the thing is, I know I know a thing or two about knowing about a thing or two, and part of that knowledge is about monies and getting loans, and I know how to spend money. I know how to borrow it. And I know how to, you know what I'm so I'd like to get it from both of you guys. I want to be able to give you, because you're all nice people. Who's talking in the background there? There's a lot of noise back here. I know.
I'm on a sales floor in Miami.
Sales floor in Miami. Okay. Now, hold on just 1 second. Portia's coming in. Just a second. Is this Portia?
Hello?
Hi, Portia. How you doing? You're on the line with me. This is Charles, and we also have on the line with us Pierce and Grant and Marlon. I remembered all their names. And Porsche is named after a very fast automobile.
Yes.
Now, Portia, can you take me off a speakerphone?
Yes.
Okay, very good. All right. So now we have Porsche also competing with my business. So that's 3 different companies with 4 different people, and I'm number 5. That makes it a 5-some.
Hey, can I ask Marlon and Porsche? Right? Has this ever happened to you? Combine at once with one merchant. It seems a little ridiculous.
Honestly, listen, this is like I said, Charles. If you're serious, you're serious. If you're not, you just let me know. I get entertaining. That's great, but I'm sure like Porsche, Grant, and Pierce, and me, we all have different things to do. But like Charles, if you're serious, I'll call you tomorrow morning.
Marlon, let me just tell you. Let me just tell you something. I am feeling the love tonight. I'm feeling the love. I don't get this much attention from anybody close to me. Not even my cats give me this much attention.
And Charles, listen, I know, but as you know, Charles, as a successful business owner, time is money, and everybody here has a lot of
time is money. That's right, exactly.
Charles, I mean, right now,
I like
the love and everything.
Yeah, but love is money too. Can you buy love? Sure, you can. And that's how I look at it. Time is money, and money is love.
And that's perfect, Charles. I have a conference call to take. But listen, I'll call you tomorrow morning.
Wait a second. No. I want you to stand. You need you all to stay on the line with me because we have to figure this out. Porsche hasn't. Let Porsche give her pitch. Let Porsche give her pitch before you go, Marlon. Okay?
Charles, let's figure it out. We got this.
We got to figure. Okay, let's
figure it out.
Porsche
gonna call you tomorrow morning.
Wait a second.
Porsche's gonna pitch something too. We'll go from there. All right. No need to repeat ourselves.
Yeah, but wait a second. Porsche hasn't said much yet. Porsche.
Charles, everybody have a good night.
I don't want to lose. I don't want this call to collapse. We can't have this call collapse in and of itself. Oh, we want to have a great, but I want you guys to party with me here. We're having a good party. This is the party line.
Let's do this party.
What happened? Yeah, there's still who's with us still? Okay, we've got the Porsches here, and we've got Grant and Pierce. Marlon dropped off.
Yeah. All right. So what time are you in the office tomorrow?
Probably about 10. But I've got a meeting at 10. I've got a meeting at 10. That's the only thing.
What time's that meeting over
I tell you what, call me back on Friday at 6 o'clock sharp. Is that cool?
Call you back Friday. Why Friday? You told me to give you a call today at 6.
Friday at 6.
More time today. Are you going to send the statements or not?
Oh, yes, I'm going to send the statements, but I have more questions. I have pressing questions. We don't want this thing to collapse on us.
What are your questions?
And
What other questions did you have?
All right, now Porsche comes in. Porsche, you've been quiet over there. Let's let Porsche have a little bit of the floor here. Go ahead, Porsche.
What are you exactly looking for? What are your questions that you have? What are you looking for as far as working capital? I mean, let me know where you're trying to go towards this.
I'd like to get about $120,000 for this silver for my kitty litter project. What it does, Porsche, this kitty litter, it's the bomb diggity. There's little silver microbes that are injected into the kitty litter that prevents odor and clogging of the kitty litter. Kitty litter lasts up to twice as long, about 45% longer, 35 to 45 to 25% longer when you inject this silver into it. It's going to be revolutionary for kitty litters all across the United States and maybe even India.
Okay.
Isn't that
wasn't a question, though.
Isn't that impressive?
Yeah, that wasn't a question, though.
What wasn't it? I know. What I said was a statement. It was not a question. I just said a statement. It was Porsche who asked the question.
Next question. What's your next question about what we do?
What's my next question? I thought Porsche was asking the questions.
Okay, so
you said you had more questions.
Yeah, I do. I have questions. That's why we want to talk to you guys and to Porsche on Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time.
Yeah, I'm not doing that again.
But I have to develop a list of questions. I've got to run it through my secretary. Oh, I mean, we just lost. Porsche, you're the only one left with us. Hold on a second. We've got somebody else coming in. Hold on a second. We've got a new person. Hello? Yes, hello?
Yeah, it's Grant. I lost you there.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Hit the button.
Is this Grant? Okay, thank you. You're back with us. Thank you, Grant. I thought we lost you for good. I was starting to feel unloved for a moment.
Well, I mean, the love can only last so much longer.
Oh,
so
come
I
on.
Take your questions now because I thought this was.
You ever heard of a thing called unconditional love, Grant?
I have.
Well,
I have.
when
I have it for certain
see,
people in my life, but not everyone.
How many people? 13? 13?
What did you say?
How many people do you have unconditional love for?
Enough to count on one hand.
Well, I'd like to be an added digit on that hand. I think I can do it. I think.
All right. Well, if you want me to put down, so let's say I'm raising 5 fingers right now. That's just 5 hands. If you want me to put down my phone and raise my pinky finger to add you to that, you need to shoot the questions my way right now.
But I'm not a violent person. I wouldn't want to shoot you with anything unless it's fully copper jacketed lead.
You need to go ahead and fully ask verbally.
ask the questions, you know.
Oh, so you want me to ask a question? Okay, so how long have you guys been in business? Let's start with that, okay?
5 years. 5+ years.
How about you, Portia?
About 8 years, roughly.
Raise your hand if you've had COVID in the last 6 months.
Not me.
Couldn't be.
Who?
I've been quarantined.
You've been
quarantined. I make calls from my house.
You're making calls from your house. Okay, very good. All right, and let me ask you this.
And I'm also in quarantine.
You're in quarantine as well. Very good. Okay.
Yes.
And are you wearing masks?
Of course.
Those not the questions.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Portia.
I mean, it really doesn't have anything. Quarantine, you know, it doesn't really have anything. I called you for a business meeting at 6, and you know, I have a busy schedule.
Right.
I have kids running around.
Oh, hello to the kids. How many kids do you have, Portia?
I have 2.
2. Hello, kids. Good to see you. All right. Nice. Okay, I've just thought of a question here for this thing. If we get this loan, there's a problem. We have this thing called inflation that's happening now. The dollar is losing up to 1% of its value every 30 days. So if we get this loan for my business, it's going to lose value by... What's going on? What's all that noise in the background there? Is that...
We're in the office right now.
Okay, can you somehow isolate or turn around and tell them to settle down and maybe talk quieter? It's kind of... Yeah, there you go. Yeah, tell them to calm down because I have what's called Asperger's syndrome. And that means that those noises, they kind of inflect upon my personality and can cause a...
I have Tourette. I'm right there close with you.
I have not heard you say one single swear word in this conversation. You've been very kind.
Of course not. It's not. It comes in different degrees.
What degrees? How does it manifest itself to you, Grant?
Just certain things, certain movements I do.
Is it movements, or do you say, or like verbal tics?
No, I just said movement. Certain ways I move my body.
I can't tell over the phone.
Well, no shit, man.
Now you just cussed. Now I got you to swear. This is great. This is wonderful. I finally got a cuss. Sorry about that, Portia. He didn't mean to say that. Especially since she's got kids around there. You probably should be. Pardon your Spanish? Vamos a la estación de ferrocarril. Now, let me ask you guys this. I asked Marlon this. Have you guys ever seen Sling Blade?
Say what?
Have you seen the movie Sling Blade?
Have not.
How about you, Portia?
I have not.
Oh, it's required watching. It's required watching. You got to see Sling Blade. It's a good movie.
All right, come on, Avi. Let's get back.
Okay, yes, okay. All right, here we go. So what about this inflation thing? Like I said, the dollar's losing value 7% this quarter. If I borrow money from you, it's going to just drain. It's going to just bleed out value. What can we do to solve that? Because I'm going to have to pay you back, right? At a certain interest rate? That's just a question for the whole room, all three of you.
I mean, to solve that, you would have to figure out what to do with the money. After I get you the money, it's not really up to me what happens after that.
Yeah, but if I'm going to use it, if you,
I'm not a business planner.
Right.
I work with finance, and I give people the money they need.
Yes, but
but
here's the thing. You guys asked me what the
next step. I can get you the money you need. After that, it's up to you. Can you make money with my money? Is what it comes down to.
I hope that would be nice if I could, but the thing is you know, when you, I hope so, but I got to pay you interest back. That's going to make it harder if I have to pay you interest back, right?
Of course you do. Nothing's free.
Nothing's free. Dang it. That's the big bummer of the day. I was kind of hoping some stuff would be free. You know what I mean? Like this loan. I mean, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, yeah. But are we going to do business together, Aldi? Am I going to get you the money you need, or are we just going to continue to waste time here on a Tuesday night at 6:30 p.m.?
Oh, we've been talking for half an hour now, almost, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, but
and it's been pretty much nothing. It's okay.
Most of the time,
What are the questions that you want to know about what you're getting? I mean, like, let's have a serious conversation. Are you looking for money? What are you doing? Are you surfing out different lenders? What are you trying to do comparison? I mean...
Well, I tell you what. I'm willing to take this money and pay it back at an interest rate if I could get something free in return. Is there anything like a sandwich or something you could perhaps offer in there as part of this?
I'll send you a cat. I'll send you a kitten.
A kitten? How's that going to get through the mail from Miami to here?
I'll put it in a box. Poke some holes in it, make sure it's safe and cozy. Got some food in there and gets to you overnight.
Wow. Unharmed and unarmed too, right? Unarmed and unharmed. That's pretty nice. That's a pretty good offer. Right. Portia, what would you throw in there for free for this thing?
It all depends what's with my company after I talk to my underwriters. I mean, listen.
See, it sounds like
these are questions.
You're working directly from our company. She's working for the company. So come on, Albie. Let's start getting some numbers here.
What's the difference between you two now? What did you say was the difference between you guys and what Portia's doing?
We can call the shots from our company, but she has to report to her company.
Oh.
Actually, I do call the shots.
Ah, I love this friendly competition here. This is great.
I like to talk to everybody in general.
I just like to push money out of you.
Preach on it, Portia. Preach on it. Coins A to Z. Check your email. I sent you a very important email. Go ahead. Sorry.
So at the end of the day, I mean, what are you looking for? We have low interest rates. I mean,
what's your interest rate compared to their interest rate? You tell me. Give me a number for your interest rate, Porsche.
We start at 6.
Okay. How about you guys, Grant and Pierce?
3.25 to say.
Dude, whoa. Do you hear that, Porsche? That's like half of what you got. Almost half.
But with most companies, they say one thing and they always go up to the next.
What do you mean most companies? You don't know who that company is. You don't know what we offer.
Oh.
I said most companies.
Ah. You hear?
Okay. See, without these
I didn't say your company. I didn't say your company directly. I said most companies.
All right. See, ridiculous. Are we gonna do business or not? You seem like a total waste of time to me.
No, don't, Pierce. That's pierces my heart when you say that like that. I'm trying to get an idea of which one to go with, you guys.
I got other calls to make.
Pierce is, I mean, I gotta admit, Portia's making some pretty good points here.
Story trying to get me to go back and forth with another broker. All right, here I got one question for you, Albie.
Yes.
What was the point of today's meeting at 6 sharp, which I called at 5:55, but you weren't ready on your end, so I called directly at 6:05. And so, what is benefit this meeting if now you're trying to schedule for Friday?
Because I want to continue. I want to give you guys a chance, and that's all what it's about. I want to give.
Give us a chance right now.
All we are saying is give loan scammers a chance, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
That's not what you're saying. That's not what you're saying at all. It's a joke.
Oh.
It's a joke. You just want to waste time. You don't even have a business.
No, don't say that. Please don't accuse me of that. I'm just a guy. You know what I'm saying?
All right. You're a guy, so let's do it. Come on.
All right, let's do it. Let's roll with it. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's seal the deal in one way or the other on Friday at 6 p.m., okay? Because I believe...
I can't do Friday at 6 p.m. It's either...
You have a date. Portia has a date. You've got a date.
Email my office if anything. I have to go. I don't have time.
But Portia,
I get enough time out of my day.
But Portia, you were making some very good points. You know what I'm saying? And I'd like to entertain offers from you as well. You know what I mean?
If you want to have a meeting with me, you can call me without anybody else on the line. We can discuss that. We can discuss rates. We can discuss positions.
Well, I can't help who calls me at any particular time. I mean, I can't time that. It just happens. People call me. You know what I mean? And I don't like to not to answer the phone. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just a guy.
But you schedule. You see what you did. You scheduled everybody at one time.
I didn't schedule this. Well, I said to call back at 6, but I didn't think people would. I mean, usually people don't follow through these days, so I figured, you know. Are you going on a date on Friday night, Porsche?
No, I have personal business to tend to.
Can you tell me about the personal business in detail, please?
No, I cannot. You know what? I'm going to hang up now.
No. I need to know the personal, but I need to know the personal business first. I need to know the details of the personal business, Porsche. I just want to know. Porsche? She left us, Grant. Grant and Pierce. Can you tell me something deeply personal about you guys? Something you've never said to anyone else that might seal the deal for me. I need to know something personal about you guys. Were you guys bedwetters as kids?
Let's see, something personal. I'd say my favorite movie would be Step Brothers.
Be what?
Step Brothers.
Step Brothers. Okay, is that the one with that comedian?
Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell. Okay, yes, Will Ferrell. Very good.
Yep. All right. So now look.
That's not very personal though. I mean, I can think of about a half a dozen people that like Step Brothers, or 6, one or the other.
You don't know too many people, so I don't feel like you don't know that many people that would say they like Step Brothers.
But I know, I don't know that many people. But that's at least enough. But I mean, I don't know. Tell me something deeper personal.
Well, here's what's deeper. I firmly believe that this is the test that you're going to see who else would last the longest here. And here I am, still standing, still talking to you.
Yeah, but Pierce isn't here. Yeah, but Pierce isn't here.
Yeah, but I'm not Pierce, so it doesn't matter.
Dang it. I was hoping Pierce would stay on the line with us, too.
No, it's all good. Now it's just me. You're seeing who really cares.
You care for me. This is wonderful, Grant. Well, granted, you said all that. I got to give you that. I'll grant you that, Grant.
Okay.
All right, good. So that means One final test. Will you take the blue pill or the red pill for the call on Friday at 6 p.m.? If you say no, then you're swallowing the blue pill. If you say yes, then that's the red pill. And then we're going to go into the rabbit hole. You ever heard of the movie called, what's it called? The Matrix. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that. So if I take this red pill for Friday, is it just going to be you and me on the phone talking strictly numbers, strictly business of what you need and what I can give you?
Strictly, yeah. I mean, there may be a couple of other little personal things in there. We might have a little bit of small talk and little banter. You know, we don't want to be so sterile and dry that we just talk numbers. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So,
well,
you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You get where I'm coming from?
I mean, what time are you thinking Friday?
6 p.m.
6 o'clock? Can't do it.
Oh, come on. What, Grant? You led me this far. You led me just to the cliff, and then you say, no, can't do it.
Look, you're leading me to the cliff right now, Avi.
I'm not leading you, but I'm not leading you to the slaughter.
You're not. But sometimes you got to do that. You got to do what you got to do. So if I say a time tomorrow to me, can you do that?
I can't do tomorrow. I'm not usually on tomorrow. I've got to be on 6 on Friday. 6 on Friday.
Can't do it.
Oh, come on. What's going on? What do you got so important that can go on a 6 o'clock on a Friday night? I don't understand.
I got personal business going on.
Can you give me the details of the personal business? We couldn't get it out of Porsche.
It's irrelevant.
It's totally relevant. I need to know the minute details of your personal business. I need to know the minute details, Grant.
You don't. All right.
Go ahead.
Alvin. All
Yeah.
right, this is your last chance, man. Go on. Work with me.
If you sing it,
cannot do Friday at 6.
Can you sing me a Judas Priest song?
All right, listen here, you little Asperger fuck.
No, it's Asperger's general, not.
Yeah, I don't care what the fuck it is. You're wasting my goddamn time.
Grant.
I don't know if you're behind the phone, jerking.
I'm in front of the phone actually. My mouth is near the.
But now I'm done trying. I'm fucking done.
Grant, no, please, don't go. Is it me you're looking for? You hung up the phone, Grant. He couldn't get him to pant. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to cut this out and make a separate video for it. Some heads are going to roll. Thank you, guys. Oh, man. Grant's a sensitive boy. All right. Oh, very good. Nice. Awesome, Coins A to Z. I had to get that in there. In the midst of a scam call, as soon as I saw Coins A to Z popped up, I had to make sure he got my email. Oh, my gosh. Oh, thank you, Dove Season. Got to have fun. I hurt Grant's feelings. I hope you guys enjoyed that. We literally had two other companies, three total of 3 scammers call me at the same time. I had them all together, all the time. Oh, my goodness gracious. Thank you so much, Gads Girl. Appreciate it. And Mrs. Coin Crew, a little shout out to you in that call. Well, to your husband, I said, I'm just a guy. I don't know if you heard that or not, but anyways. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right, where are we at? Let me get my boilerplate out here. And now we'll begin with the actual live stream. Oh, my goodness gracious. Thank you guys for being here. Yes, thank you, Rocky Mountain Bear. Glad you enjoyed. Welcome, everybody, by the way. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to say hello to you, but I've been kind of been on the phone, as you can imagine. His Tourette's actually turned from motions to words. It's crazy. He finally got it at the end. Insane in the membrane. Mark Allen on the best silver bullion coins to stack in 2022. This one went under the radar. If you haven't had a chance to see that video yet, I encourage you to check it out. Good to see you guys. All right, let's see here. Where are we at? We've got Long Stock Silver says no on the elemental shutdown from 4 years ago. All right, we'll take care of that one. Mark Allen says no foreign coins here. Thanks, but no thanks. Well, I'll tell you what. If it's going to save me $8 and if it's going to save me $8 in premiums, I'll take the foreign coins all day long to stack. Yes, indeed. All right. Very, very good. Oh, yeah. Aussie Alchemist. Yes, indeed. When you combined when you combine the time that all of them spent on the phone with me, it was about 2.5 hours. That's right. That's good. That's great. Oh, man. Good point. Thank you, Ozzy. All right. Dennis was here for the whole call. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. All right. Roger Tilden says, the unspeakable ways the bankster games have no logical explanation. Hold strong and stand together. The next squeeze will expose the demon rats that the house of cards crumbles. Thus, the realities of supply and demand will send these wicked souls that sold us out. Well, I don't think it's going to happen via another silver squeeze. But I think, I think it's good to buy, but I think it's good to buy smart, too. They sold their souls for control, greed, power, and worthless paper in many forms. Precious metal or God's money has real money for 5,000 plus years. Proven in the rise of the empires, and always ends the same with the falling and dissolving of the dust into once was. Well, you're right, Roger. Everybody that definitely fiat currencies end up dying, empires crumble, and you're right. And gold and silver have been certainly been money for thousands of years. Well said. Thank you so much. Good to see you. Hello, Piorgi Stacker is here. Welcome. Good to see you. And yes, indeed. Appreciate you guys all being here. Very good. All right. And RV Magnum says, I will mix them up. I want silver coins from all around the world. But at the end of the day, an ounce is an ounce. No, yep, you're right. At the end of the day, that's what it's about. That's kind of what this is. This is a pure stacking video here. The best silver bullion coins to stack in 2022, if you guys haven't seen it yet. All right, very good. John Deemer says, most of my stack is maple leaf, even in gold and platinum. Only reason is because I'm Canadian. But I have a good variety of eagles and British and Austrian. I don't like the smooth edge of the Austrian coin. Yes. Yeah, because typically smooth edges are referenced more to metals. But yeah, I understand. I guess they want to be different there. Sal did that scammer the scammer. That's right. I had him fighting for me. In that call, didn't I, Stacking Perpetrator? Good to see us. Grant's numbers, yes, indeed. Andy Resnick. Yeah, I don't want to necessarily dox, although his number was one that you could call. But I don't want to necessarily go that far. I figured, well, you know what? I wasted just enough of his time. That was kind of worth it. Oh, my goodness gracious. I don't think I'm going to be hearing from many of them anytime soon. That probably won't happen ever again. We literally had 3 companies on the line with 4 different people. Oh, man. Good to see James Smith. Yes, indeed. All right. And so John Deemers, thank you. Silver Lunatic says there's no taxes on American Silver Eagles to report, but is on the other. So there's an advantage. But there, I don't know, man. Well, actually, that's not right. Silver Lunatic, if you buy American Silver Eagles, you have to pay taxes on them unless you spend. You pay sales tax. You pay state sales tax on them unless you get to that threshold, which is about $1,000 in most states. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. And let's see here. We've got Mathidikius Albrechticus. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing it right, but I like the name. That's pretty cool. The Geiger Silver Bar Revolution video we've got here. He says the following. Uncle Sal, those are the types of videos that got my attention and got me hooked on your channel. I went to my LCS today, and there were 250 grams of original security lime bar. No thoughts about it. Mine, another Geiger to Geiger stack. You are a collector and probably have all the evolutions to show educate. Actually, I don't. I'm missing a lot in here, unfortunately, but it would be a nice thing to collect. They make a lot of great products. I think I've showed in this case most all of the different types of Geiger bars that I have. I haven't gotten any more. I would like to get more, but indeed. All right, but thank you. Hello, Justin Sartain. Good to see you, sir. Welcome. Over here, do transsexuals and transvestites fight for you too? No, they don't. Somebody said something that I was transphobic on my last live stream, but I can't remember what the conversation was that I said. I don't think I come across as transphobic or I don't know. Maybe I said something wrong. I don't know. But somebody remind me. Silver Wolverine, I have my first order of CCs and peace dollars back from NGC. Ooh, looking forward to that video. Check out Silver Wolverine's channel. He's going to tell you what his grades are as they come back. And Eric says, I thought he was referring to tax reporting when selling. There's no taxes to report on Silver Eagles to report, but there is on others, so there's an advantage. Oh, yes. Well, for selling, yes. But he didn't say here whether they're for selling. But you're right. When you sell, any gains that you get, of course, how are they going to measure gains when you sell Silver Eagles anyway, or any silver for that matter? But yes, you're right. Silver Eagles and Gold Eagles, you don't have to report when you sell. But you shouldn't have to pay sales tax on any that you buy either. Hey, we got a call coming back. Let's see who this is. Hello?
Hey, Charles?
Yes?
Hey, how's it going? It's Dominic from Short Funding Solutions. How are you?
Hi, Dominic. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. You missed it earlier. We had a great time at about 6 o'clock. We had a couple people call me here at once. But how you doing, Dominic? So what can you do or what can I do for you rather on this fine, lovely evening?
Well, you told me to give you a call back and just have a few questions. You're 100% the sole owner of the business?
That I am. You want to know what I do in this business?
What's that?
I am an inventor, and I've invented this special way to make kitty litter last anywhere from 50% to 25% longer than usual with my special silver-infused diodes that I inject into the kitty litter to prevent it from clumping and odor and preserving the life of the granules that make up said kitty litter.
Okay.
It's an exciting product, and we need a lot of silver to make it happen.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, that's exciting, isn't it? I mean, I mean, do you have kitties by any chance?
I don't. I have fish.
Oh, you've got fish. I don't have anything from fish yet, but I'm working on it. Thank you. I appreciate it. I love your reaction to that. When I said that I'm working on it for the fish, your excitement just erodes its way through the phone lines. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, what you'd probably have to do is something similar, I would imagine. But it would have to deal with, underwater substrate.
Right, a substrate. We're going to make sure that substrate is devoid of any grime or barnacles or anything like that. We're going to make sure that it's going to make them. We're going to also use the kitty litter. It's going to be used for skin exfoliation too, just as a little added bonus. Skin exfoliation. But I don't know if we can translate that into a fish tank. What kind of fish do you have? Piranha?
Actually, I have mostly what are they called?
Apmex?
Like African cichlids and some arowana and some.
I've never heard of marijuana fish. Do they get high? Do they stay pretty high up in the water? The marijuana?
No, it's arowana.
Arowana. Okay, not marijuana. I see. So they get high by going above and sniffing the air and then going back down.
They actually do stay at the top of the tank about 90% of the time.
Wow, that's amazing. That's interesting. Wow. A buddy of mine has a piranha, and I stick my hand in the tank, and he nibbles on my hand, tickles a little bit. But I put it in there. It's pretty cute. Slight little tickle to the arm, yeah.
So, what are you grossing on a monthly average?
Nothing gross. This, like I said, this is about cleaning the kitty litter so that it's not gross. That's the whole reason for this. You know what I mean? We're not going to make it gross. It's about getting away from gross. And I'm not talking about Gil Gross either from NCIS or whatever, CIS. Not that guy. Not Gil Gross, not being gross. Nothing like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So do you have any current loans out for the business now?
No loans right now. You would be the first. Now, I had a couple people compete for my business just literally less than an hour ago, and it was a knockdown, drag-out fight. So you're alone here. And yes, indeed.
Okay.
By the way, did you hear the Queen's speech, her Christmas message? The Queen's Christmas message? I missed it too. Apparently some people fell asleep listening to it, from what I understood. So that's why I didn't hear it. But anyways.
Okay.
You ever been tickled by a piranha before?
No, but I've actually seen about 6 of them in a 125-gallon tank that my friend had. Yeah.
Wow. You didn't stick your arm in there?
Oh, that would be very unadvised. Yeah.
Unadvised. Yeah. I'm sure. Yeah, they might be able to exfoliate you. Maybe, perhaps, maybe.
I mean, I don't even have piranha in
Perrier.
my tank, and if you put your hand in there, you could definitely get bit by at least 1 or 2 of them.
Wow.
Sure.
So the arowana fish are pretty.
I've been bit twice, actually.
Really, they're pretty brutal. Did it break the skin?
The second time, the queen of the tank, she definitely drew blood. Yep.
Son of a motherless goat. Wow. Here you are. You're feeding them.
So pretty, and I couldn't give her away.
Yeah, that's not very nice of them. That's actually, I would dare say, that's fairly disrespectful. They literally are biting the hand that feeds them.
Right? I always like the nerve of her.
Sounds like what Democrats do when they protest out in the streets.
Right? What is that about?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to know. It's insane in the membrane, they tell me.
Yeah.
Word.
All right, I'm going to get going now.
Okay, all right. Well, thanks, Dominic. I appreciate it. And, let's touch base later. Have your machine call my machine, and let's do the lunch thing later. We'll talk fish and kitty litter, okay?
Sounds good, Charles.
Thank you. Okay, bye-bye. See, that was a cordial conversation, was it not? Oh, man. All right, let's see here. Moving ahead here, we've got Try Again. Says, if it's real good. I'm happy to mostly have picked ASC over the years. Alas, past performance is no guarantee of future results. Very true. I cannot deny that. That's exactly right. Florida Stacker is here, the one and the only Florida Stacker. Check him out. Florida Stacker channel. He's been killing it over there. And great guy. Welcome, Florida Stacker. He does great videos on precious metals, silver stacking, and good stuff over there at the Florida Stacker channel. Great guy. And hello, Andy Resnick. Hello, good to see you. Nick's Coins is here. Captain Mower Blower is here. Welcome. Yes, indeed. And thank you, Silver Drill Pickle. Good to see you, sir. Happy New Year to you all on this fine Tuesday evening as we press forward here. We're a little behind in the comments because we've been interrupted a couple of times by scammers. Eli says they got to make their first of the year quotas, I guess. And definitely the Britannias followed the Maples until the premiums don't get too high for the year. Then the Krugs. Okay, there you go, the Krugs. Good idea. Silver Wolverine, the 20 house stems announced retirement. They can see that Let's Go Brandon writing on the wall. I hope so. Good to see you. You're right. Hello, Tiki Man. Good to see you. Welcome to you all. Glad you're here. We have 63 thumbs up. We've got 76 watching, so thank you guys. Lone Desert Wolf. My preference is the Gold Buffalo. It's basically a coin version of the poured gold bar since it's the same exact shine and raw texture as a bar. Interesting comparison because bars can come shiny too. The Buffalo has sort of a matte finish to it. The video is from Gold Eagle versus Gold Buffalo. Who wins? I need to probably add that one too. In fact, I'm going to do it right now. This is what I'm going to do, guys. If you see a video that you think should be in my legacy collection, dang it. Okay, let's see here. I need to go edit this. I'm going to add it to legacy videos. Legacy videos. There we go. It's in the collection. There we go. All right. Let me know if you think a video needs, and send me a link, what have you. All right, very good. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Glad you're here. And, Heather is here. I just sat down to eat dinner and thought of you. Well, thank you, Heather. You are awesome. You missed a really exciting first hour. You got to, Heather, if there's any video that you should watch from the beginning, it's this one. You will not be disappointed, I promise. Yes, indeed. Make sure you watch the next from the beginning. Florida Stacker, thank you, brother. Wow, the first super chat of the night. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Very, very kind of you. Yes, indeed. I like his profile picture there, too, by the way. Very cool. All right, let's move up here. Stop with the sensational titles. Gold and silver crushed. Well, they were. Well, okay. I mean, you know, there's a balance. You know, you gotta get a title, and they were crushed, and I explained exactly why they were. Especially considering for any given period of time, that's a crushing. But yeah, Larry Joe, you know, if I come up with a very boring title, no one's gonna watch. All right, Heather, when I was down the street with a doe that wouldn't stand for her man. Oh man, with a doe that wouldn't stand for her man. Man, wow. Hope you caught that on video. Florida Stacker. Okay, thank you so much, Kids Sports. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you, brother. All right, very good. Okay, yeah, let's see what you guys think now, but make sure you check out this video as well. Because I'm curious to see what you guys think here in a poll. Let's see here. Ask my community. All right, very good. Okay, and CR says, supply versus demand. There is more interest in profitable equities positions than there is demand for silver, which has significantly downside likely in the coming 2 quarters, if not 3. Remember, if you're losing money or moving sideways for months, if not years, you're losing money. Yes, that's right, that's right. Ooh, silver holds the future. Thank you so much, my friend. Happy New Year to you. Very kind of you, my friend. In fact, you know what? I've been remiss. I need to do some push-ups. Very cool. Yes, thank you, Silver Wolverine. In fact, there's enough of you here. I want to show you guys something. Nobody leave this live stream yet. Please, nobody leave. Silver Wolverine has reminded me of something, but I'm going to do 13 push-ups for the super chats that came in tonight from Florida Stacker and Silver Holds the Future. Happy New Year to you too, my friend. Thank you so much for the support. Let me do these 13 push-ups quick, and everybody stay tuned. Stay tuned. Yeah, platinum again. I know, Ozzy. Sorry, Ozzy. I'll get the platinum. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There we go. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that so much. All right. Now, let me get to here. Everybody's still here. Thank you for sticking around. I have a very important announcement, but I got to bring this forward here in just a second. Where are we at here? Let's see here. Okay, let me get up here. Where are we at? Gotta find it. Gotta find it. I have news to report. Okay, hold on a second here. All right, now, let me pull this into view. All right. There it is. The Sal's Gal calendar. Let me see if I can see this just a second here. The Sal's Gal calendar sales have ended. All right, the Sal's Gal calendar sales have ended, and we are finished. 7 of you bought a calendar, and I very much appreciate everyone who has taken the time and energy to make this calendar possible, including the 3 ladies that took part in it. And that is Terrell, and we also had Tessa Cunningham and Silver Damsel took part in the calendar. Thank you. We only had 7 sales, and I think that's just because there weren't more folks that participated in the calendar. We had some back out, some for legitimate reasons. Others, they just didn't answer emails, so we had to go through it. So once the profits came through of $58.65, I went ahead and donated $59 to the Breast Cancer Foundation in memory of, and I'm going to zoom in so you can see this, Amy Smith. For those of you who don't know, Amy Smith is, let me see, is it showing up here? I got to, hold on a second. I'm going to get it to where it shows up. Now I'm going to zoom in here. Hold on so you can see. Amy Smith was Youper Girl Amy Smith. Sadly, she passed away from cancer. I don't know what kind she had, but she had been doing fairly well from update videos we've seen recently. But apparently she took a turn for the worse, sadly, and just very sad. And so we made this donation in honor of Amy Smith, or in memory of Amy Smith. And so that's what that was about. And yes, indeed. And God rest her soul, she had a member of the precious metals community. She did rocks and things and all kinds of different stuff, but she liked heavy metal as well. I've emailed her a couple of times in the past. We're going to miss her. So in honor of all the Sal's gals and everybody who donated, who bought these. Misplaced Youper Girl was her channel name. She went through a couple of different names. Her last channel name was Misplaced Youper Girl, and I think she was living in Wisconsin at the time, at the very end. But so the profits went towards that, and here is the confirmation of the payment. And I just want to let you guys know that went towards this. This is the Susan G. Komen Breast Cancer Foundation. And so, yes, indeed. So there's that report. So thank you again for all those who partook. You know, even though there was very little participation in the calendar as far as people buying, the 7 of you who did, that was a pretty good amount of money going towards this great cause. So I want to thank you guys again from the bottom of my heart for taking the time to do this in memory, at an apropos time, by the way, to the one of the only Misplaced Youper Girl. Yes, thank you, Eric. Yeah, it's a very, very tough thing. She was a fighter. She was so positive, and saw her last couple of update videos, and it's just, something. But anyways, all right. Let's see here. Oh, well, thank you. Yes, well, thank you, Nick's Coins. Yes, it was actually, it was a lot of hard work for the ladies who partook to find photos and the like, but also to put it together was not an easy task, too. But if we do get an interest for next year, we could do it. We could do it for charity, but it's something that really, I practically begged. I practically begged last year, and we had 7 ladies commit to doing it, almost 8. And then pretty much at the last minute, after sending email after email, a lot of them backed out. So, but anyways, CCT bought a calendar and showed it. We actually used CCT's video to help promote this thing. But sadly, no one else bought, but that's okay. I mean, maybe if we were to get, 6, 8, maybe even 12 ladies next time, if we could commit to that, I'd do it again. It does take quite a while to put it together. You got to send up, you got to do the imaging, the photoshopping, and the like, but it's worth it. It would be worth it if we could have it go towards the cause. Because what we did is when we had the ladies participate, I told them, I said, I want you guys to pick the charity. And so that's exactly what they did. They all picked the charity among them, which I think was great. It was definitely a good thing. And so this was picked out by the ladies of the calendar. All 3 of them picked it out. So yeah, thanks, Nick. I appreciate it. Yeah, if we do it again, I'll let you know. And we'll see. Probably what I'll do is if we do it for 2023, I'm going to wait until we have a good amount, all the regular ladies that come in here that we will ask you guys and see what kind of interest there is. All right, very good. Thanks, Nick's Coin. So Nix has already, she said she would commit to it. That's cool. Thank you, Nix. And it would go for a good cause that you guys would choose. So yeah, we'll see. We're gonna wait till more ladies come aboard, and maybe we'll find out. There was one thing though. We will probably have to make sure that we get slightly better image as far as what's the word? As far as the resolution of the images, it's got to be a little bit better. But I'll send that stuff out. It should be pretty easy. They don't have to be professional photos or anything like that. And obviously, they don't have to be anything salacious either. Whatever you guys are comfortable doing. Oh, Mrs. Coin Crew would be in. All right, that's cool. All right, Mrs. Coin Crew. Awesome. Yes, indeed. Very good. Let's see here. So anyways, all right, very good. Okay, let's move ahead here, but then we got plenty of time to think about that. But if it's something you guys are interested in, then we'll do it. Good to see you, Silver Heist. Good to see you. Silver King says, one step at a time in my 1200th fully watched video on your channel. I still have a long time to go to get caught up with all your videos. A very nicely done live stream. He watches even all the live streams. Thank you so much, Silver King. It means a lot to me. He's been watching. He's going back and watching all the old videos. It's crazy. It's amazing. Thank you so much. All right. Very good. And Hala Hello says, Britannia silver coins, my top choice, and gold Britannia coins, high quality. They look like proof coins, have anti-counterfeit measures on them, and they're not so expensive. Bad has Queen on it. Yes, indeed. Okay, thank you. Yep. Britannia's good. Yeah, and the thing is the Queen's not going to last forever either. So, and you think about it, the Queen's legacy on numismatics is unmatched and will likely be unmatched in the entire world. I might do another video on this. I did a video on it earlier, but there's no other person that is so widely featured on coins for so long as Queen Elizabeth II. Think about that. All right, very good. Let's see here. Let's see, where are we at? Let's move up here. Okay. And where are we at? Let's move up. We've got CCT. I get great pleasure from being an awkward bastard, so I won't be buying any of those 3 coins you showed. A crappy effigy of Queenie from RCM. Yes, you're right. I don't like the effigy of the Queen on the maple leaves. I agree with you. That has not been changed since 2003 either, by the way. It's a very soft image of her. It is not very good. I agree. A milky mess from the Royal Mint, or an eagle with its wing chopped off from the U.S. Mint. Why would I? That's actually very valid points, CCT. Very valid points, indeed. Okay. And where are we at? Kenneth C. Holzer says, I'm more interested in growing the stack and leaning to buffaloes. All right. Okay. And those would be privately issued then. Silver Wolverine buried the Queen. That's right. Yes, actually, yes. Silver Wolverine did bury the Queen. To find out what he's talking about, check it out on his channel. Mark the Silver Shark is here. Good to see you. All right. If Charles becomes king, they will have to change the shape of coins to fit his freaking ears. That's true. That's right. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right. Silver King says, very good summit. Thanks for sharing. Thank you. Yes, Saturday night potent beer summit. Yes, complete with gunfire. Yes, there was actually what I thought was gunfire turned out to be fireworks. Yes, and Heather is here with us. Hello, Heather. Heather is here. She's still here. We love Heather. All right. Richard Metcalf says, I agree with you for the most part, but I've purchased more Britannias than Maples, this time only because there was about 1.4 ounce difference wherever I looked. We have to be ready to change strategy at any given moment. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That's true. We got to be agile. That's right. That's what I ask. Where are we at? Yeah, that's right. We want to know where we're at. We got to know where we're at these days. All right. Very good. Okay. Corey Williams. For me, Britannia's for a while, maybe because tubes this year and maybe another tube of Maples. I'm mostly focused on RCM and Sunshine Mint, 10-ounce bars and kilos. Yes. And also back, understandable. And by the way, back to my point that CCT made. My choice is not necessarily because of looks of a coin. is because of security features and liquidity. But yeah, because if it was based off looks, I may not stack any of them, but it more likely would be the Britannia, based off of looks. Okay. Joe Ramirez, Britannia has the best design. Yes. Yep. Louis Trades, it was a Type 1's Eagle earlier in the year. Yes, it was the Type 1. But we're talking about for 2022 here. All right. Michael Knight is here. It says Maple Leaf is also my top pick. American Eagles have way too high of a premium right now. I remember buying them for $2 over spot at my LCS back in 2018. It's best to stack where silver is unpopular. And now they're $2.30 from the mint to the APs, authorized purchasers. All right, very good. Germania, yeah, Rocky Mountain Bear, Germania mint. Their earlier issues used to have milk spots. I don't think they do these days. But anyway, Silver King says, thanks for sharing this video with us. No problem. And as you know, I've kept up with a lot of the American Liberty relief coins. And this eagle on the back of the 2015 high relief should be the eagle on the silver eagle, or the gold eagle now, or the silver eagle, or both. Shoot, put that eagle on both. I love that eagle. It's one of my favorite eagles. Good evening to William Jelinski. Good to see you. Welcome. We have lukewarm coffee, but we're slurping it anyway. All right. Let's see what our poll is at now. Let's take a look at it and see. All right, look at that. From you, oh, goodness gracious. 61% of you say the gold buffalo is better. 39% of you say the gold eagle is better. Look at that. That's actually a pretty wide margin. The gold buffalo wins out. It's winning. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, let's see here. Mark Nordgaard, and this is only the start of 2022 as it ended 2021. Gold and silver are dead, as I told you, for many months in 2021 and also be in 2022. Well, Mark, yeah, I mean, but the thing is that they never really died. They got hit a lot, hit hard, but they'll never die. Gold and silver are certainly alive, and they will survive this. And in fact, you know, I mean, nothing really dies unless it goes away. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Thank you, Rocky Superstar. You are the man. You caught that scammer quick. Way to go, brother. That's awesome. Colonic Stacker, did Wolfman Sachs start wearing a mask 3 years ago because he knew COVID was wanted to stop the spread? Probably so. He definitely was ahead of the game there, wasn't he? Yes, indeed. He covered his whole head in woofy material. Exactly. That's right. Speaking of buffaloes, where's Terry79? I want to know that too. Russia bots. That's right. Silver King, not my type of coin, and thanks for sharing this video with us. No problem. The Gods of Olympus Hades 2014 2-ounce silver high relief coin unboxing. I liquidated it. I bought it, and now they are gone. All three of them in one shot. Poll now is 65-35. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Appreciate you guys. Aaron Lazenby says, forced and manipulated to sell stock to buy physical at a lower price than having the Fed jack it up. Yes. All right. Crazy. Hugh Keller says, my current plan is to buy as low as possible and hang on. There you go. I like the way you think. Yes, indeed. Yeah, Rocky, you beat me to that troll very, very quickly. I appreciate you, brother. You are awesome. IB12541, something to consider that wasn't mentioned in the video. How does your state federal taxing authority treat foreign gold and silver purchases and sales? That may differ from domestic transactions. Yes, at the point of selling, you might be right, but there's ways to avoid tax too on that end. You just sell a little bit at a time. You sell below $10,000, I think, and obviously states, I don't think, collect tax on that. But, you know, you make it a cash transaction. or you sell it peer-to-peer, you know. Then the sellers, if you sell on eBay, they pay the tax. You don't pay the tax. Louis Silver. Best coin to stack? None. Premium's too high. I will go with $1.99 over spot. Bars. That's actually a very good point. Louis Silver. Recognizable bars. True. Yep. All right. Hey, Full O Gold is here, and he's cutting firewood while listening to the broadcast. Nice. Thank you, brother. He's cutting that firewood. Chop it up. Boom, boom. Let's get him some rhythm. We're going to give Full O Gold some rhythm as he chops firewood. Let's see if he can chop to the rhythm of the song. Here we go. Chop, chop, chop. Full O Gold, chop. Chop, chop, chop. Chop, chop, chop. Follow up. Chop, chop, chop. Choppity chop. Chop it up and chop and chop and chop, chop, chop. Did that help you out, Full of Gold? I hope so. All right. Yes, indeed. Very good. All right. Where are we at? Silver King says, very nice design. Thanks for sharing it. The 2014 American Buffalo Silver High Relief Coin. Yes. Thank you for watching it, brother. Silver King, very amazing, but you might want the new intro. Very nice, as always. Thank you. Yes, indeed, we have it now. This is the Poseidon 2-ounce silver high relief coin unboxing. Another coin that I sold along with the other ones. Thought they would do well, but they didn't. And they sank. I sold them for below issue price. That's how bad it was. I took a loss on those sons of biscuits. And they took a lot of space up storage too, but you know, one of those things. Now we ride. Okay, this... But does it really matter? Because if the silver spot gets too high, won't all silver just be silver when you go to LCS to sell it? Potentially. Potentially, but it just depends on the market. It depends on... Hello, John W. Good to see you, sir. Yes, indeed. All right. All right, Full of Gold. Full of Gold. I chopped everything now because of you guys. All right. El Chapo. That's right. Very good. Dropping the rhymes. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Donald Robinson, excellent information for now. However, think about government needs in the future. Only United States minted gold, silver are your constitutional money and property. Yeah, well, I mean, the Constitution says gold and silver are as money. Doesn't matter what's on it. I don't know. You decide. But anyways. All right, Chris Garcia is listening on his drive home. Thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate you guys being here. We have a smaller crowd right now, but I hope we'll keep your attention. And if you're here and you haven't thumbed this video up, we need to try to get to 100 thumbs up on this one. Do you think we can make it happen? I don't know if Chris can do it while he's driving, but if you can press that little thumb up button, ooh, that would be nice. Thank you, guys. All right, very good. Need 19 more. Michael Bajorek. Missing read is a security feature? Seems to me it would be easy to duplicate. Yes, indeed. Or just ignore, because how many people look at the edge, right? All right. And Silver Honda says, I'm still buying American Silver Eagles in 2022. Is my primary stack a bullion coin and has been a few years. All these foreign coins and others, my LCS charges sales tax. So do I pay the sales tax in foreign silver or higher than average premiums in American Silver Eagles? I'd rather pay the higher premiums for the American Silver Eagles. Yeah, that's right. If they're not charging you sales tax, which, by the way, they're technically supposed to charge you sales tax for Silver Eagles. But I digress. But yes, then it would be probably better. But it just depends on what that sales tax is. All right, very good. And what your laws are. Amex Silver Bar and Gold Coin unboxing. This is probably one of the more rare gold coins that I've unboxed some time ago. Yes, indeed. Silver King says, very different for sure. Thanks for sharing. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Silver collectible coin, ominous dog hound of Baskerville. Yes, indeed. It's a wild looking coin. Still have that coin somewhere. Let's see here. Where are we at? Let's move on up here. Mark Nordgaard says, I don't care about milk spots, only silver crashing down last year and this year also. Yes. And we'll see what happens. Some people are going to be very bearish on silver and others are going to be very bullish. Greetings from Benny Barker on this video. First video, yes, indeed, thank you. And greetings from Nosematics. Thank you, Nose, and thank you, Benny Barker. Appreciate you guys. All right. A little black heart from Mark Medlin on this one. Thank you, Mark. Greetings, says Blue. Welcome. Good to see you. Okay. Physical. Let's get. Yes, that's right. Grow Mechanic. Let's get physical. Let me hear that silver talk. Silver talk. That's right. I thought so, Electrum. I thought, yeah. Silver Honda said sales tax. I didn't think they charged sales tax in Florida. Oh, if U.S. coins with denominations. Okay. All right, Electrum. Thank you. So there's a stipulation in the law that if there's U.S. coins with U.S. denominations, you don't pay sales tax. A good point. Thank you. All right. Thanks for that clarity, Electrum. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. All right. So, good point for Silver Honda to keep buying them. Thank you. All right. $18 over spot in Canada for Gold Maple. Eric says the New York Assembly wants to make firewood stoves for heat in the winter in New York illegal. That's the type of crap that encourages me to disregard a lot of laws. Yes, I understand. That's what they call good trouble, Eric, with laws like that. It's absolutely, I would say, unconstitutional and a invasion of your privacy. How are they going to enforce that other than invading your privacy? Okay, so, or over $500 purchase. All right, very good. Okay. Hoosier Stacker says, dang it, not first, but fourth. Very good. All right, nice. Thank you, guys. Let's move over here. Christopher Barons, I personally don't like any British, Australian, or Canadian coins because it has the same picture on the back of the coins. Boring to me. No, I understand. And that is the way it's going to be from now probably until Charles goes on. Or until they stop that requirement for other Commonwealth nations to have the Queen or the King on it. Yeah, the Green Clean Air Act. Wow, crazy stuff. Yep. Hello, Roberto. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for the thumbs up. We only need 13 more thumbs up to get to 100 thumbs up. Appreciate you guys being here as we move ahead. Maurice, Quirky, please stop the childlike introduction to your videos. If you wish to be taken seriously, then be serious. All right, here we go. Let me try it. How's this one, Maurice? Come on down and watch the downtown. I'm going to talk about silver seriously. I'll talk about gold seriously. You want you to take me seriously with this crazy, crazy intro. If you want to take me seriously, then you got to take me seriously as I go all out to be silly and infectious and deranged and spit all over the place and gobble and make weird noises and sounds. Now take me seriously. So how was that, Maurice? Will that make you feel better? Is that the kind of level of seriousness that I should take this? I need to not be so childlike, you know what I'm saying? Goo goo gaga goo goo, Maurice. And also, and as an addendum to that, let me say gee 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 as well, okay? Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be an adult and slurp my coffee. All right, there we go. Okay. Thank you, Maurice. I appreciate it. I'm going to take that to heart, or at least to my kidney, one or the other. Rigo Silver. Physical silver has many benefits that the paper does not have. You might gain on the paper silver percentage-wise, but the physical silver is a real asset and product that is needed in our society. True that. But I will also say, Rego Silver, believe it or not, there's more silver than some people would let you believe. Just understand that, too. But anyways... that made me feel better. Thank you, Blue. All right. and Rufus has just quoted me verbatim with dee doo 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 da da da. Actually, that wasn't an exact quote, but it was close. It was close. All right, very good. Thank you, JM. Yes, JM remembered when I belched on the phone when I had them on there. Thank you so much. Hey, thank you. No problem, Coins A to Z. I saw that email and I was like, I gotta forward that over to Coins A to Z. I was not able to take advantage of that Proof Tiger, but boy, I'd like to. With a mintage of 188, you got yourself a winner there. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Global Warmer. Hey, and you know what? I gotta say, usually, there's people like this. Sadly, for every one of these, there's probably about 10 more that just don't like my style. and don't say anything, so they just leave. So that makes me appreciate all you guys all the more for putting up with me, because I know I'm a little bit crazy sometimes, but you got to have a little bit of fun. So I appreciate you. It means a lot to me that you're here. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right. Rocky Superstar, the great Rocky Superstar, says, no paper silver for me. I like touching with my silver. That's what she said. All right. Good job, Rocky. You were the man. You were the man. And we've got Heather. All right, Heather says, hit the 1-2 again. Still watching. Thank you, Heather. She's so, man, she is so animated with her comments. I love her comments. She's awesome. Beautiful lady. Heather is awesome. Still watching Screw Paper Silver. Well, I guess I have some metal stocks in my retirement funds. There you go. Silver, gold, nickel, and copper. But I'm not a financial advisor, so I won't shout out the tickers. There you go. Metal, indeed. All right. Yes, indeed. Metal flows through her veins. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Heather. Daniel Tube 7. I'm back here. Happy New Year. Well, thank you, Daniel. Happy New Year to you too, sir. Appreciate you so much. Rocky Superstar. Where is Alan Gold? I don't know. I may have offended Alan. You know what I mean? Thank you, B.R. Williams. Yeah, we got to have a little bit of fun. Appreciate it. All right. Jasper Silver says, good stuff. Thank you, Jasper. Appreciate it. Charles Seeks Silver says, I think I'm focusing on the Maples and the Britannias this year. Unless I find a really great deal, I will be getting 1 to 2 ASCs this year just to add to continue my stacking, but not for stacking. Continue my collection, but not for stacking. All right, very good. Jasper Silver also says, when the foreign exchanges finally say, screw you to the dollar, there won't be enough exits. Silver paper is toast. Physical silver people will be rich. All right. Yes, indeed. Well, there's a lot of derivatives in the paper markets, and there is some risk there, too. All right, thank you. Pal 4K there says, do you know how many stamps are produced in the U.S. Mint to struck a certain gold coin? For example, the Gold Liberty 2021 Mustang, is it officially known? Typically, proof coins get at least 2 strikes. My guess is since it's a high relief coin, it might get 3 or 4 strikes. Platinum proof coins get up to 5 strikes. Let's see here. All right, thank you. Jamie Fox says, since I started watching Sal, I've got interested in all the metals. So thank you so much. All right, very good. We're 6 shy of 100 thumbs up. Yes, indeed. 6 shy of 100 thumbs up. All right, let's see here. Thank you so much, CCT. Appreciate you, brother. Have a good night. All right, and let's see here. Quintivus Bonaducci says, for years I've been on record as saying play of the paper game equals part of the problem. Despite even legit uses for paper silver, playing in that market is like going to a notorious drug dealer to buy a pack of gum. No matter your motivation, you're supporting an infrastructure that needs to go away. I understand. Yeah, I mean, there's people that feel very strongly about it, and others that don't, for diversification, because there is a lot of derivatives, but that's like that in anything, commodity-wise. Any commodity you buy is going to have derivatives. You know what I'm saying? Rocky Mountain Bear gave me a thumbs up. Thank you, brother. He's got a slightly tanned thumb, by the way. I see that. I noticed that. All right. Very good. Let's get a few more of these comments in. Silver Loving Lou. Indeed, if you don't hold it, you don't own it. Just keep stacking. There you go. That's why if you're going to hold some of the paper silver, you might as well hold a little bit of the physical too. You know what I'm saying? And Chad Lichtenstein, I have some in vault I don't hold, but I own it. I thought about taking delivery, but I'm getting too old to carry 1 kilogram ounce bars. Yes, understand it. That is a problem with too much physical silver, indeed. All right. Sterling Cannabis says, PMs are real money that can be taken away. Profits can be made and lost with other currencies. We use them whatever they might be. What are you willing to pay for the items you want? Yep, that's right. That's what it boils down to. Exactly. Good to see Silver Ghost. Welcome. Good to see you, Silver Ghost. He has a brown thumb because he's a bear. Rocky Mountain Bear. Good point. That's a very good point. Yes, indeed. He's a bear. Hopefully he's a gentle bear. John Bethia says, I love paper silver because I'm an idiot. Just joking. I'm a heavy silver stacker. On gloomy days, it brightens my day. All right. Thank you, John Bethia. John Bethia also says they should call paper silver a silver stock. I agree. No real comparison to hold in your hand real silver. That's actually a good point. I think so too. Yep. Don't call it what it's not. Spiderhead. Truly, if you cannot hold it, you do not own silver. Paper silver is an oxymoron. Indeed it is. Medusa Skull says on this, if we treat ETF like any other exchange-traded fund, the people who hold paper ETF are called preference shareholders. They have no right in the equity or underlying physical asset. The people who hold physical silver are equity holders. That's right. They have all the right in the underlying assets, and they pay dearly for it, by the way, too. And they're the real owners. Bankers are debenture holders. They have no interest in holding physical, but they have all the right to call upon the interest of the assets. People who buy ETFs are in debt to physical holders, and bankers are the middleman. The banks borrow physical assets from equity holders and lend it to ETF holders. For somehow the bank took away the right to determine actual price from real asset holders. This is just perverted. Yes, indeed. Yep, I understand. Yep. Mary Saint Amand. Oh, he was a much better guy who went AWOL and fought against the abolishment of slavery. Well, that's different. That makes him a real hero. So she's being facetious about this, or sarcastic about Robert E. Lee here. It was not about it's about the homeland and fighting for your country that's being invaded, and there's much more nuance to his feelings on slavery. And by the way, Mary, I will make mention of this too. Abraham Lincoln did not abolish slavery in the United States. People don't realize that. But the Emancipation Proclamation was not for the United States, the whole of the United States. It was only for the states and the Confederate States that was enacted, which, by the way, had technically seceded from the Union at the time, and weren't really even part of the United States. So there is that. And by the way, Abraham Lincoln did not fight to end slavery. People don't realize that either, Mary St. Ahmad. So tell me about Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln fought to keep the Union together, not to abolish slavery. A lot of people don't realize that. History is a lot more nuanced than most people think. So just think about that before you condemn Robert E. Lee. All right, Donald Robinson says, from 2022 until 2458, all Federation planets will be transacting silver and gold, except gold-pressed latinum will be acceptable. From Ferengi citizens, Spock. All right, there we go. I'm not a Trekkie, but apparently he is and knows his stuff. All right. JM, paper is fine for traders, but physical is ideal for stackers. There you go. Yes, indeed. Good point. Well said, JM. Jared Johnson, to me, spot price became completely irrelevant. It already was considering you can exchange such a low amount monopoly money for an ounce of silver platinum with a bargain using this mentality. When I realized for every physical ounce of silver, something like 186 theoretical paper ounces are floating around. Yep, exactly. Mentioned that in the video, by the way. Frank Chase says, the missing read is unsightly. If the mint cannot do better, then they don't pay for some assistance. I agree. It actually is a little off-putting. And I'm not talking about the kind of pudding that you pudding it. Thank you, The Global Warmer. I appreciate it, my friend. The Global Warmer, if you missed the beginning part of this broadcast, you definitely got to check it out. You will not be disappointed. I'm serious. I don't know if you were here at the very beginning. It's worth a watch. Yeah, I think you'll like it. All right. The Global Warmer, speaking of which, I was going back and watching the older videos. The 2018 Incused Silver Maple Leaf. Yes, indeed. The first time they've done an Incused. A completely Incused coin. All right, very good. RG says, I invest in gold ETF mutual funds. It's true that you do not own gold, but you do own a part of the gold MF Indy will start a silver ETF. Yes, that's right. I heard about that. In the stock market, owning both physical and well as paper is a really good idea. There you go, RG. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Mike Miller says, I'd put my money in a slot machine before I put it in an SLV. Just my opinion. Understandable. It's not for everybody. It's not for me. I mean, I just don't condemn anybody who does it. Junior Smeltby go around and Fertitude giveaway reminder. Yes, that's right. We gave away the Fertitude. There we go. And an update on there. And a little fist bump on this. Thank you so much to the Global Warmer. You were the man. He's been watching the old videos too. Hello to sign up. Good to see you. Welcome. Good to see you guys. Yes, indeed. Heather breaks the news that gentle is good at first. That's right. Exactly. It's good to start out gentle, but maybe end a little rough. A little rough. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I agree. Gunmetal Blue, what happened in 2008 created a lot of distrust in the banks and stocks for me. After that, I started studying economic history and began stacking. The biggest question is that, does that trust the banks and someone else's computers with their wealth rather than holding it yourself? I believe the risk of theft of real metals is very significant, and we should be diligent in its security. That's exactly right. Could not say that enough. Knowing what history has taught us, we can only imagine how much bigger is the threat of theft from the big banks and our own government. That's true. Very, very true. And thank you guys so much. We have 103 thumbs up. I appreciate you. Yes, and then spank it. There you go. Then spank it. All right, let's see. And moving up here, we've got Maurice O'Ray. The second, in an uncertain economy, we should be as close to liquid as possible. Would you rather hold a menu from a restaurant that's been closed for years, or would you rather have a hot meal in front of you? Good point. That's the way I feel about paper investments compared to physical metals. Yeah, well, Maurice, you're right. But in some ways, in the digital realm, that hot meal is the paper asset because you can sell it like that. But until that system is gone, if you don't have an internet connection, if you don't have, or if that situation goes closed or closes down, then you're right. It's better to have the physical. John W., good to see you've earned every one of those 104. Thank you, BTUs. Thank you so much, my friend. Have a lovely evening. I appreciate you. All right. Sal, do you exercise shooting from time to time to secure your gold? Yes, yes, indeed, pal. It's good to keep up your skills from time to time. Not as much as I'd like, but yes, indeed. You've got to practice and also be well protected. Yes, indeed. Global Warmer fist bump on this one. Thank you, sir. And now, guys, this is the point of the live stream where I want to, well, answer this comment from Tom Duke. Is this fake fantasy virtual crypto inflated world? This is real silver and gold you can hold in your hand. There you go. Yes, indeed. All right. Very good. Now we are going to go over here and we are going to go to this. I want to draw everybody's attention to Empire Precious Metals. We are going to do a raid. A raid on Empire Precious Metals. So you guys check it out. Look what he's got for sale there. Look at what he's got on auction. Really cool stuff over there. There he is. So everybody go over to Empire Precious Metals channel and say Sal Raid. There we go. And check out some really cool stuff on his auctions. If you like interesting coins and precious metal products, that's where you want to go. That's where you want to check it out. So yes, indeed. Over there at Empire Precious Metals.
Holy cow! It's a Sal Raid. Hold on a second.
Listen.
Let's welcome the stacking legend. Greetings, members, one and all, to the Salivation Nation. Today, we are doing a Sal Raid over on Empire Precious Metals channel, and I am going to slurp.
There, listen, we're going to do it together. Here we go.
Yes, all right. Slurp.
That's my slurp. Here's his slurp. Here's his slurp. Hydro Flask slurp. And here's my slurp.
Yes, that's a Hydro Flask slurp.
Hydro Flask slurp. There we go. All right. Yes, indeed.
If you were ever wondering what I'm doing when I'm not streaming,
Oh, there's Terry. Terry's over there.
Raiding Empire Precious Metals. Terry79, shut up. Shut up, Sal. Yes, indeed. All right.
All right. Thank you, guys. Okay. All right. So there that is. We might come back in a little bit. We're going to do a few more comments, and then we're going to say goodnight. All right. So very good. Oh, man. Well, thank you, Nick's Coins. Nick's Coins, you made my night. I'm much more manly in the slurps. All right. Thank you so much. I need all the help I can get in the manly department, so thank you. Woo. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Empire's link, Rocky Superstar has posted. Thank you so much. We'll do a few more, and then I'll let you guys head over there. I tell you what, even if you don't bid, it's entertaining. He's even more entertaining than I am, but I appreciate you guys. You guys are great. Heather says, busted. Oh, man. Richard Metcalf says, I like coins. I don't own anything but them. No bars of paper for me. All right. Very, very good. Thank you. Slurpgate. That's right, B.R. Williams. CCT, I'll stick with physical. Thanks. I like the anonymity. Yes, indeed. Understandable. Anthony S. Speaking of physical, I just bought a roll of 2016 Silver Eagles off a buddy for $525. That's a pretty good deal. Pretty pumped to add it to the stack. $525 for a roll of Eagles? That's considered a steal these days. Yeah, Terry said, shut up. I know, I heard that. It's crazy. I'm butthurt over that. Heather, I'm not over there now, but if you can tell her, if you can say that Sal is butthurt about this, I'm pretty butthurt about it, then I'd appreciate that. All right, very good. All right. Richard C. says, you need to stop buying metals as interest rates are going up. Hence, the dollar will get stronger. Metals, if price goes down, I'm buying crypto, what I would have purchased in metal. All right, well, Richard C., you might very well may be right for the first one. In fact, I'm going to predict you are going to be right for the first one, but it may not work for the second or third one. But anyways, yes, indeed. All right, guys, I think I'm going to take off now. I have to go hang out at Richard Christie's storage unit because that's the only way to start him. If I could rent Richard Christie's storage unit, then I could be a badass drummer, maybe, and I could drum for Iced Earth and Death. Well, I can't do Death anymore because, I don't even know if, actually, shoot, John Schaefer might still be in jail. I don't know. Anyways, guys, hey, we had a great time tonight. I appreciate you guys very much for being here. We will be back here on Friday. The question is will Grant talk to me on Friday? I have a guess I've burned all the bridges there for the scammers. If you're now just joining us, you're going to want to definitely go, two things. Number one, go check out Stormy's live stream. He's got some really cool silver and coins on auction. Very entertaining stuff over there at Empire Precious Metals. Check it out. And then also, go back and watch the very beginning of this live stream where I talked to 3 scammers at once. Yes, indeed, 3 scammers at once. Thank you, Silver Wolverine. Appreciate it. Yeah, no band practice tonight, but I got other things to do, so I probably won't be hanging out too much in the chat, but I appreciate you guys. I'm going to say my goodbyes now. You guys are wonderful. I appreciate you. Have a good evening. Keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Take care, all. Have a good night.